What is the difference between cash basis and accruals basis? Let's talk about cash basis. Cash basis is usually what happens for, or is the basis for most smaller to medium businesses. And you'll see this kind of terminology on your BAS report up at the top, or a couple other things you'll see this terminology. If it says cash basis, then it's not exactly anything to do with cash. Doesn't matter if you don't take cash, that doesn't matter. What it is the ATO wants to know the numbers for that period, for your BAS, for that quarter. That is money that you have received and expenses you have paid that have actually happened. So that money has come into or left your bank account, or been cash that you've received or paid in cash. It's what's actually happened in that period. What is the difference between cash basis and accruals basis? Well, previously I talked about cash basis, so it's accruals basis for this one. And again, if you're wondering where this comes into play, look at your BAS. Top right-hand corner might say accruals basis, might say it in a couple other places. But if you're on accruals basis, this means the numbers that the ATO wants to see, is actually requiring to see, is what has happened during that period, in the sense that what has been issued. So the invoices that you sent to customers that are dated, the date of that invoice is in that period, or bills you've received that are dated in that period. Those numbers are what comes into play. So we've talked about what cash basis is and what accruals basis is. Now, why do we really care which we're on? Let's think about this. If we have a bunch of invoices that we've issued this quarter and we're doing our BAS figures, but we haven't been paid for those invoices yet. If we're on accruals basis, we have to declare all of those invoices now, which means we have to pay the GST of those invoices now, less the GST of expenses, of course, but still, it might be a lot more than what we actually have in our bank account. On cash basis, that is about what's actually hit your bank account. So it doesn't matter when the invoice went out to your customer, it's about when that customer paid you. It can be a lot easier on your cash flow. Now, if you have more questions about what cash basis and accruals basis is, just reach out, including if you think you're on the wrong one, we can help you fix that. Or you can call the ATO and they can do it over the phone, usually pretty easily. But you'll probably want to talk to your accountant and see what's going on there.